Hello everyone. Today I'm just wanting to talk something about my initial days of starting up when I was back in college. And it wasn't very much sure that I would do this what I'm doing today. When I joined college, I wanted to be a forester, and that is one reason I went to a forestry college. But after I went and after I enrolled to the college, things started changing slowly, and it was more of a situational. But I have a background of people in my family who were into entrepreneurship, very small scale, but it was something new. I went to the college, I got the feeling of being independent, and I could possibly do anything what I wanted. And I think that is the choice I made. I chose to be an entrepreneur, so I wouldn't say that it's situational, but it's really by choice. And the first business which I started, I today it sounds very fascinating, but when I just started, I didn't even knew that entrepreneurship. There was a word called entrepreneur when I first started up with my printing thing in the hostel. So when I decided to buy a printer, I think around 3,000 or 4,000, and that was all the money I had, and I could risk it all then. So that courage was always there in me, and I took a decision to buy a printer and start something. And also, so initially it was about not about so much about passion or so much about values or whatever I talk about today, but it was just about making money, in terms of like how could I make more money, as in how could I maybe make money. And but when I was making money, I really enjoyed the process more than having it. And also, to take back to the flashback, I think that wasn't the first time I did something like that. So I used to go to a school named Rockwell Academy in Kalimpong. So I was into boarding, and even today to think of, I had a Motorola L7 phone. And during those days, playing games on the phone was just starting, and me having that access to mobile phone, and also knew a bit about GPRS. I downloaded a few games, and I used to give those time, when I was in school, I used to give my phone, I think, per 10 rupees or 20 rupees per hour. So I think it went back to the school when I actually started up. So far, like, if you hear about me, I've only mentioned the part from college, because that was a significant branding I did. Like, I used to call my printer RZ Prints, but when I was in school, it wasn't something of that sort. But yeah, so I used to make money giving out my mobile phone for hours, I think 20 rupees per hour. So that was the journey, how it started. And this is my first audio podcast, and maybe we'll come up with more. See you all.